In a resolute statement, Haiti Prime Minister Gary Conilly pledged to liberate the country from control by heavily armed criminal gangs, bolstered by a recent influx of 400 Kenyan police officers. Hailing the arrival of the 400 Kenyan security force as the first installment of a larger force, Prime Minister Gary Conilly stressed it as a critical opportunity to re-establish law and order. Decades of instability have crippled Haiti. The assassination of President Jovenel Moïse 3 years ago in a firestorm of violence. Gangs now rule with an iron fist, controlling over 80% of Port-au-Prince. Gang wars over turf and control have displaced more than 500,000 people and left many displaced and starving. Decades of instability have transformed the Haiti capital of Port-au-Prince into a desperate battleground. Gangs, fractured into about 200 armed groups, have carved up the city, their alliances shifting like desert sands. The human cost is staggering: over 1 person killed or injured every hour in 2024, and nearly 600,000 displaced, forced to seek refuge in schools and police stations. The 9,000 police officers are vastly outnumbered by the estimated 8,000 gang members, all wielding similar firepower, a deadly ballet of AK-47s and assault rifles. Frighteningly, recruitment is on the rise, with the president of Colombia, Gustavo Petro, accusing his own military of fueling the fire by selling weapons to these very groups. The deployment of Kenyan police officers to Haiti was met with fierce resistance back home in Kenya. The spectre of police brutality in their home country hangs heavy, with the recent fatal shootings of protesters during anti-tax rallies a stark reminder. The deployment faces an additional hurdle: the police force's tarnished reputation for human rights violations. Several rights groups have spoken out, voicing strong concerns about sending them to Haiti. The deployment is challenged by a lawsuit from opposition party Third Way Alliance Kenya. They argue it violates Kenyan law, as the mission is UN-backed but lacks a formal request from Haiti itself, despite involvement from the UN and US. Critics scoff, suggesting Kenya is simply a pawn in the US's game, hoping for favors in return. Interestingly, Kenya's recent designation as a major US ally seems to support this view. The deployed force will be tailored to address a range of threats. The GSU, renowned for their counter-terrorism expertise, will form the core. They will be supported by the AP, ensuring vital government infrastructure remains secure. The RDU's rapid response capabilities will be crucial, while the ASTU's experience in combating cattle rustlers will be invaluable in rural areas. Finally, the BPU's border patrol expertise will contribute to overall security. Partnering with Haitian police and operating from a US base, the Kenyan officers will prioritize the recapture of strategic locations currently under gang control. These include the vital airports and seaports, essential for restoring order and aid delivery. Defiance erupted just hours after the Haiti Prime Minister Gary Conilly vowed to restore law and order. The 400 Mawozo gang, in a brazen act, set fire to a town hall near the Kenyan base. Gang violence shows no signs of abating. 3 police officers were killed on Sunday, with another missing. All were part of a newly formed anti-gang unit. As if the situation weren't dire enough, the gangs maintain an iron grip on vital arteries, the transportation routes linking the capital to the north and south. This stranglehold chokes the flow of critical goods, further crippling the nation. Prime Minister Gary Conilly's predecessor, Ariel Henry, faced a nightmarish situation in April this year as gangs ran wild, taking control of police stations and prisons. They even targeted the main airports with gunfire. All this chaos unfolded while Ariel Henry was away on a trip to Kenya, leaving him with no choice but to resign.